A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Baseball has really changed. Remember those leadoff guys, the guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? That's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in the bat. They can go deep.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now at the plate, Mason Ibarra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Ozuna ranges to his left. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Jarvis Williams. He went deep in the contest last night.
Williams.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Right fielder.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A wave and a miss. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
The 1-0. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Standing in, Sean O'Leary, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. So 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
Leading off for the Yankees. Left
Now
fielder.
pitch on the way.
Andy Dunlap.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Dunlap, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Andy Dunlap retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Garcia.
Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Garcia, base runner at first with one out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Franco has it to second for one, on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings. Ready now, Tyler Wade. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Mason Ibarra, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off for ball number 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The batter, designated hitter, Jarvis
Into
Williams.
the box, Jarvis Williams. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's ball 2 now. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Now batting.
In now, Sean O'Leary. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Ready with another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's now at the plate, Andy Dunlap. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Profar has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Gil Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Nope. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Willard Connell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Ozuna comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Tyler Wade. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Now another 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Mason Ibarra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count even now at 1-1. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Now at the plate, Jarvis Williams.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
1-1.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now batting, right
Giancarlo
fielder.
Stanton now, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1 to him now. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. He seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-1 home. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. Now to the plate, Andy Dunlap. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garcia is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So coming to the plate, Willard Connell. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then what could happen?
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Felix Ramirez will take the ball now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Baltimore Orioles get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Bo